In our own troubled times, there is something reassuring about discovering how much of the human experience is common to other ages. With the Romans, we have an exceptional record that includes not just the deeds and carryings-on of emperors, but also the lives of ordinary people. It takes a moment to realize just how unusual this is. There is no comparable archive for the entire medieval period. It is not until early modern times that the survival of tombstones and ephemera in the form of letters and diaries makes it possible once more to become aware of the existence of modest individuals whose lives made no impact on the grand backdrop of history. There was much about the Roman world that on the face of it seems alien or even horrible to us, especially the extreme brutality of Rome's wars and mass entertainment, but in so many other ways, the Romans were just like us. They had ambitions, families, beliefs, hopes, fears, frustrations, and joy. More than anything else, though, they had an acute sense not only of self, but also of their mortality. This is what led so many of them to leave a record of their lives, usually in the form of tombstones or religious dedications, and which makes it possible to write a book like this about them. Some of those whose lives were centered on Rome, especially some of the emperors and the elite, ranged freely around Italy and the Roman Empire. Besides having homes and political or other essential interests in Rome, they often owned country houses and estates in Campania and the Bay of Naples, with its islands like Ischia and Capri. The epicenter of their existences, though, was always in Rome itself, even if they cherished the chance to hide themselves away in what they liked to depict as rural bolt holes. That, of course, begs the question, what did being Roman mean? For those who could trace their ancestry, whether real or imagined, back to the city's earliest days, the answer was obvious. Being Roman was also a state of mind that could be acquired to a greater or lesser degree by moving to the city or its orbit. This was especially for those who could claim to be Roman citizens while also proudly clinging on to their regional or provincial identities. There were millions of people who might, and many did, perceive themselves to be Roman, yet never set foot in Rome or even Italy. Rome was packed with people from all over the empire and beyond. They made for a constant procession of visitors, soldiers, chancers, commuters, and rogues, frequenting the congested streets, forums, shops, tenements, and townhouses. They even briefly included Cleopatra VII of Egypt, flaunted in Rome by her lover Caesar, who bestowed on her high honors and rich gifts. For many of these people, living in Rome may only have ever been a fleeting or occasional experience, albeit a powerful and memorable one, while others eked out their entire existence within the city.